Once upon a time, in a quiet little village nestled at the foot of a tall mountain, there lived a young man known for only one thing: his laziness. While other villagers worked tirelessly in fields and workshops, this young man spent his days lying in the shade, dreaming about a better life but doing nothing to achieve it. One day, a wise old monk visited the village. He had heard of the boy's reputation and called him over. "My son," the monk said calmly, "I have a task for you. I want you to climb to the top of that mountain," pointing to the mountain peak far away, "and bring back a single feather from its highest peak." The young man scoffed. "That's impossible. I'm far too lazy to climb that high." The monk smiled gently and replied, But the feather you seek isn't on the peak. It lies in a cave on the other side of the mountain, and the only way to reach it is by first reaching the top." Curious and somewhat challenged, the young man agreed. He started off slowly, but soon his pace quickened. His legs burned, his lungs screamed for air, and his hands scraped against rocks. Yet with every step, something inside him began to shift. He wasn't just climbing a mountain, he was climbing out of his old self. When he finally reached the summit, he was exhausted. But as he stood there, something new surged through him: pride, purpose. Looking around, he saw the feather. It was delicate, glowing, untouched by time. As he descended, the path became even more treacherous. He slipped, stumbled, and almost fell. But something inside him kept him going. The same spirit that brought him up now carried him down. At last, deep in a rocky cave, he found it. He picked it up, surprised by its lightness. It seemed to hum with a power he couldn't understand. But as he turned to leave, he realized he didn't know the way back. Panic surged through him. What if he never got out of this cave? What if he died here? Temptation whispered to him, "Stay here. Rest. Give up." But something, perhaps the memory of the monk's calm smile or the challenge in his eyes, urged him onward. Step by agonizing step, he climbed back up, higher and higher, until he saw the familiar peak. Then he started down the other side. When he finally reached the monk, he was trembling. The monk smiled. "Well done, my son. Today you've learned the most important lesson. Laziness is not a life sentence. It is a challenge, one that only you can overcome." The young man looked at the feather in his hand, then back at the monk. "I did it. I climbed the mountain, but how can you be lazy and climb a mountain?" The monk chuckled. That's the beauty of it, my son. You see, we're not lazy. We simply haven't found our challenges yet. Our mountains seem too tall, our goals too distant, and our dreams too big. But remember, the greatest view comes after the steepest climb, and the sweetest victory is over your own perceived laziness." The young man pondered these words. He had spent his life believing he was lazy. But the truth was, he was simply never challenged. And now he knew. The power to change his life was always within him. Moral of the story: laziness isn't permanent. It's a barrier, a mental mountain. And once you dare to climb, you'll find strength, clarity, and purpose waiting on the other side. Overcoming laziness requires effort, goals, and discipline. But more than anything, it requires belief. Belief that you are more than your habits. Zen teaches us, you don't have to run. You just have to begin. Don't forget to subscribe.